In the heart of the kingdom of Floravale lived a baby princess named Zyra, who was known far and wide for her beautiful black Afro hair. Her hair wasn't just striking, it was magical. It shimmered under the sunlight, and when adorned with her favorite magical flowers, it could do extraordinary things. Zyra's Afro wasn't just a crown on her head, it was a symbol of love, confidence, and the magic within. Zyra's hair was as lively as she was. When she laughed, her curls would bounce with joy, and when she danced, the flowers woven into her hair would release a sweet fragrance that filled the air with delight. But the true magic of her hair lay in how it could change the world around her. With a gentle shake of her head, Zyra could make her curls stretch and twirl to create the most intricate braids and hairstyles, each one more beautiful than the last. When she saw someone feeling sad or insecure about their appearance, she would pluck one of the flowers from her Afro and tuck it into their hair. Instantly, they would feel a surge of confidence and joy, seeing themselves as beautiful just as they were. One day, Zyra noticed that some of the villagers were unhappy with their natural looks. They tried to change themselves to fit what they thought was beautiful, hiding their natural hair and features. Seeing this, Zyra decided to show them the true beauty of embracing who they were. She invited everyone to the palace for a grand festival, where she promised to reveal the secret to true beauty. As the festival began, Zyra's Afro glowed with a warm, golden light. She stepped forward, her hair adorned with glowing flowers, each one representing a different virtue: confidence, love, courage, and kindness. With a soft smile, Zyra let her magical curls reach out to the villagers, gently brushing their faces and whispering words of encouragement. As her hair touched them, the villagers began to feel a deep sense of pride in their natural looks. Their hair, no matter how different, started to shimmer with the same golden light, reflecting their newfound self-love. One by one, the villagers began to embrace their natural beauty. Curly, coily, wavy, or straight, each person's hair became a symbol of their unique identity. They danced together in the moonlight, their hair flowing freely, no longer hidden or altered. Zyra's magical flowers bloomed in everyone's hair, reminding them of the princess's message: true beauty comes from within, and there is magic in loving yourself just as you are. But Zyra's magic wasn't limited to just confidence and beauty. There was a time when a terrible drought struck the kingdom, leaving the rivers dry and the crops withering under the scorching sun. The villagers were worried, and the animals were growing weak from thirst. Zyra, sensing their distress, stood in the middle of the parched fields and shook her head. Her Afro expanded into a vast canopy of clouds, releasing a gentle rain that nourished the earth. The flowers in her hair absorbed the sunlight, turning it into warm rays that encouraged the crops to grow. Soon, the fields were lush and green again, and the villagers rejoiced, knowing their beloved princess had saved them. On another occasion, a mysterious illness spread through the village, making everyone weak and tired. The royal physicians were baffled, unable to find a cure. Zyra's heart ached for her people, so she decided to take action. She carefully selected a variety of magical flowers from her hair, each with healing properties, and mixed them into a special potion. As she sprinkled the potion over the village, a refreshing breeze filled the air, carrying with it the sweet scent of her flowers. The villagers inhaled the fragrance, and within moments, they felt their strength returning. The illness vanished, replaced by energy and joy. The villagers praised Zyra's wisdom and kindness, grateful for her healing touch. Zyra also had a way of bringing people together. During the harvest season, the villagers were overwhelmed with the amount of work needed to gather the crops. Zyra, seeing their struggle, decided to lend a hand. She plucked a radiant flower from her afro and placed it in the center of the village. Instantly, the flower bloomed into a beautiful tree that bore fruits and vegetables of every kind. The villagers gathered around, amazed by the bounty, and together they harvested the crops. Zyra's magical hair not only provided nourishment but also taught the villagers the value of unity and cooperation. In yet another adventure, a group of travelers arrived at Floravale, each one speaking different languages and unable to understand one another. Confusion and frustration filled the air as they tried to communicate. Zyra, wanting to bring harmony to her kingdom, used her magical hair to create a circle of flowers around the travelers. As the flowers blossomed, the travelers found that they could suddenly understand each other. The language barrier disappeared, replaced by laughter and friendship. Zyra's gift of communication brought people together, showing them that understanding and compassion could bridge any divide. Princess Zaira's magical afro wasn't just a source of wonder, it was a force of good that touched every aspect of life in Floravale. Her adventures, marked by her kindness, creativity, and unshakable confidence, inspired everyone around her. Through her magical hair, Zyra reminded her kingdom that true beauty lies in embracing who you are, and that the greatest magic comes from love, unity, and self-acceptance.